Yo, what's happening, baby? This is a Flaming Sword Musing, and I'm Seeing Khan. You know, been dealing with a lot of brothers who been getting jammed up and popped off and all of that. And, up here where I'm at, people be wondering why, those investigations extend to other people and so on and so forth. Well, the main thing to me, there are certain myths of the game. Especially certain myths of gangsterism. One of the myths of gangsterism is that, gangsters work the system. And if you know any real gangster, you will understand that they don't try to work the system. Namely, you know what I'm saying? Because people don't understand that police don't solve cases through investigation and due diligence. They solve cases, in the interrogation room. Because a lot of people be on that DJ Vlad stuff. They think that they could just sit up there and talk slick, misdirect, be disingenuous, but it's the fact that everything that you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. They don't mean just the truth. They mean the lies. All of that stuff can be used against you in the court of law. That's generally what they mean. And gangsters understand that. You heard Juvenile saying, I ain't finna disrespect these white people intelligence. Gangsters understand that. They're not finna try to insult nobody's intelligence. So, the thing about it is that gangsters don't make statements. Gangsters don't even plead the fifth. Gangsters lawyer up. And that's the problem that a lot of these guys who try to work the system have with lawyering up. Because pleading the fifth is technically testimony. The only way that you can get away with pleading the fifth and not be treated as a hostile witness is if you have a deal with the prosecution in place already so that they won't challenge you. Other than that, pleading the fifth is technically testimony in a weird way. So the thing is, like, when you lawyer up, it's dead, it's done. When you lawyer up, it's just like saying, take me to my cell and book me. That's what lawyering up is. Take me to my cell and book me. A lot of times when cats lawyer up and they really see that the tape player get cut off and the file book get closed and all of that stuff, and they get up and push their chairs back and get up, cats panic. They be like, oh, what's going on? And as soon as you speak again, the protection of having the attorney present is gone. So you have to reassert it. A lot of guys get to trying to talk and DJ Vlad these police. And they be giving up so much information that they don't even know that they're giving up. I know a cat, I ain't gonna put his name out there, but I know a cat who got caught up in a murder case and he wasn't even a suspect. He was just arrested and taken to jail just because he was at the scene and certain things was going on. He was on probation, whoopty-whoopty. But he started talking to the police. And he was lying. He was spinning them, saying stuff like, I was boning your wife and whoopty-whoopty. And he was spinning them. But the problem was that he didn't have to fight the case. So what he did was basically every lie that he told, he sent the police out to the streets to hit the streets. Next thing you know, other brothers started getting jammed up. The streets was hot. And Cash was like, what's going on out there? And then Family Rappy was like, yo, why am I still in jail? And he had to send word to Famo, yo, shut the hell up. Quit talking. This case is supposed to be cut and dry. We both supposed to be out already. You don't have to beat the case. And that's the point that I want to get across to you cats who think that y'all can work the system. It is not your job to prove that you didn't commit a crime. It is not your job to prove anything. It is the state's job to prove that you did do the crime. It's called burden of proof, beyond a reasonable doubt. But a lot of times when people be trying to be slick and trying to work the system and spin the police, they eliminate all reasonable doubt on their own. They just eliminate the reasonable doubt with lies and the back and forth, and it just gives, the system more chance to work harder and figure out exactly what's going on. You're giving them the cues. So a lot of you guys need to understand that, the burden of proof is on the state. When you sitting up there being interrogated by the police, the best thing to do is lawyer up and just allow them to take you to jail and do your little time. Don't be afraid, because you're gonna go to jail anyways. You're gonna do some type of time. And gangsters don't worry about that. So don't worry about it, man. Just keep your mouth shut and let them prove the case. That being said, man, this is Calm Seeing Calm. Be blessings and be blessed. One.